name's Jamie Grundy and I'm the current coordinator for Tylerstown Communities First, which has been in existence for about 10 years now. We have a team of 3 development workers and we support community-led activities within a number of specialist fields: health and the environment, sport and physical activity, and play, education and training opportunities. Our work is then overseen by a steering group of approximately 40 community members, and these members meet every month and provide the vital local focus that Communities First in Tylerstown needs. These people are experts in the community, and that is shown by not only their membership of the steering group, but also their willingness to volunteer on the different projects that we're involved in. So it might be the coffee mornings, the local food co-op, environment projects, play scheme. In fact, you name it, you'll find that the community will come out here and support it. And this local involvement has meant that the biggest impact that Tylerstown Communities First has been the positive impact on the lives of community members. Communities First has been a vehicle for not only community development, but also for personal development. And even in the last few years I've been here, the increases in people's self-confidence, the friends that people have made, and the willingness for people to get involved and impact in their own community have been there for all to see, but it has been difficult to measure. And this is the difference that Communities First has meant in Tylerstown.
My name is Jodie Bowser. I've been volunteering for Tylerstown Communities First for over 7 years.
My name is Leila Thurb, and same as Jodie, I've been volunteering for over 7 years.
My name is Liam Noyce and I've been volunteering for Communities First for 2 years.
I once attended placekeeping now I'm a playworker. I also run a dance class and just volunteer in numerous events such as fun days, etc. I used Tylerstown Communities First as a placement during my second year at university also.
I think the best thing Community First has achieved in Tylerstown is creating the Mugger, because it's creating more opportunities for children to do things instead of just hanging around the streets. They've got somewhere to go.
All ages as well.
Yeah.
I would like Communities First to build a youth centre for all types of people and activities.
More environmental projects.
I'd like to see more projects and things that people can do that are not only unemployed but also employed, because a lot of the activities that are put on are during the day and people who are employed can't attend.
My name is Christine and I've been involved with Community First for over 10 years.
My name is Cheryl and I've been involved with Communities First for 10 years.
The activities I'm involved in, I run the coffee morning along with my sister, and I sometimes go with the walking group, and I'm a member of the steering group.
I'm a member of the steering group and I run coffee morning.
Communities First, on a personal opinion, it's meant a lot to me because both my daughters have gained work experience and it enabled them to go along to university, and my one daughter became a development worker out of it. And with the community, I think they've gained social skills and job opportunities.
Mine's basically the same answer, because Ryan, he went to university through doing voluntary work here with Bryn and Tom, and it's helped me to socialise more and get out of the house and get involved.
I think the best thing that's been achieved is it's built the community stronger, and it's made people gain confidence. Like when they attend coffee mornings and things like that, and they've done a lot of courses, food and hygiene courses and other courses, you know.
But I think it's nice for the older people as well, like when Nancy comes in and gets her out of the house and come along on the trips, Christmas shopping trip and that, you know, it's got people together.
I like Communities First to concentrate on the environment more than anything in Tylerstown, because I feel over the last 10 years it's gone really run down. It's dirty and we got boarded up buildings. There's lots of issues around that aspect. That's what I would like to see concentrate on.
I'd like to see the same, but I'd like to see more stuff like up the back streets, and rather than like we got a park down Edmund and Mugger and all that. So I'd like to see things done right up on like where Park Road is, further down. We asked Robert about a park and that for the little ones, because it means they got to come down like 3 main roads to get to where they want to go. And like there's like about 10 back streets with nothing. I've always wanted something up the back streets.
Hello. Oh, there's about 3 or 4 of them in our house. What's the Come back up this way now. Come on in, mate. Come on in.
Hi, my name's Dawn and I remember Tylerstown Welfare Wanderers. We were walking from Tylerstown. I enjoy walking with the Welfare Wanderers because we go all different places and meet new friends, and it keeps me fit, especially when Becca walks us a long way.
Hiya, I'm Lindsay. I came on the walking group the first time was about 4 months ago. I only planned on going once to take my mother because she was finishing work and she thought she'd be bored, so give us something to do. I went, I loved it, we had a really good time. We go for lovely walks, and once a month we usually go somewhere further afield as well, and it's a really nice experience, and I like the socialising part of it. And I'm definitely going to carry on going.
I really want to hear it. It's funny.
My name is Ryan Strong and I became involved with Communities First around the age of 14, so on and off around 10 years now. It started very basic. I was part of Tylerstown Youth Club and I was approached to be a youth representative with the steering groups and basically just get involved with the meetings and bring sort of a youth voice to the steering group, and it sort of escalated from that, and it started off very small scale, volunteering with smaller activities and volunteering with the staff downstairs, and then it sort of escalated further then, and my first sort of significant role within Communities First was with the local newsletter, the Tylerstown Roundabout. I volunteered to become a member of the group, putting together a newsletter, and became editor. And it was a very successful period with the newsletter. We had just introduced it. It went to every home in the Tylerstown area. In truth, it was the early volunteering, as I said, when I first started through my youth club, that generated interest to go on to uni. I always saw an idea I'd like to study further after school. I sort of enjoyed learning and wanted to go further, but never knew where my sort of best area would lie. And then working with Tylerstown and being so actively involved with Communities First and having the support from Communities First generate that interest to actually go and do something with it in university. Around the age of 40 when I started, I didn't have a sort of clear understanding of where I wanted to go career-wise, work-wise, and I enjoyed so much what I was doing with Communities First in terms of volunteering. I was learning an incredible amount. I met some fantastic people, and it really generated that interest further then. And now in my sort of current role as a detached youth worker, it sort of really stemmed from my work at Communities First. I loved working with people, I loved meeting new people, I loved the challenges of what a sort of technically a deprived community would brings, and it sort of brought to my attention where my personal attributes were best used, and I wouldn't have realised that without Tylerstown Communities First, really. So I think the levels of engagement with the community is probably the best thing. There'll be different sort of harder sort of outcomes, such as the Mugger, which is a fantastic facility for the young people. I know it was, in the process of being set up when I was a young person, and it was just a fantastic facility. But in terms of the sort of softer, harder to see outcomes, the level of engagement with community members is fantastic. People coming together that probably, even though they live in the same village, would never speak to each other. So bringing everyone together like that, and people relying so heavily on Communities First, is just a fantastic sort of outcome over the 10-year process, I think.
My name is Paul Jones. I'm a Police Community Sport Officer in Tylerstown. I've worked in the Tylerstown area for 6 years now and been involved with Community First since I started working here. The difference that Community First has made to Tylerstown community is the fact, what I've seen is sort of the working with the youths in the area, helping us with the five-side football project on a Friday evening as well, assisting with staff, setting up the youth room in Tylerstown Welfare Hall, which has made a sort of big difference as well. And just a general sort of youth work which has gone on, which has helped sort of bring anti-social behaviour down in the area, really. Best thing Community First have achieved in Tylerstown is sort of the erection of the Mugger in the Multi-Use Games area in Edmund Street. That's one of the sort of best projects which I've sort of seen over the last sort of few years. And I say yes, working with the youths and in general, really, say setting up the youth room in the welfare hall was good, with the snooker room and everything, and that's been really good. I'd like to see Community First continue to work with the youths as they have been over the sort of past 6 years when I've worked here, and hopefully continue to work alongside the police and other agencies in the area.